Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning back in. It's so lovely to see you. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Natalie and today I'm back with another super gorgeous, glowy and very beautiful Victoria's Secret inspired makeup look, which I absolutely love how it looks. It's definitely my kind of look. If you haven't yet subscribed, I would love for you to become part of my channel and subscribe. And of course, if you love this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I'll be sharing with you lots of tips and techniques on how to recreate it, so just continue watching. Starting by creating a poreless and flawless skin, I'll be taking my Benefit Professional Primer. And this primer is silicone based, so I'll just focus this in the areas that I have more pores, and using circular motions with my hands. Applying this with your finger will give you the best application. You can see already it just gives a really beautiful surface to work on. And make sure with this type of primers you don't use too much. Apply just a tiny bit and blend it in the skin really well. Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, and I'll be mixing these two shades and using the iconic London drops in the shade Original. I'll just put 2 drops of this on the back of my hands and mix it in with the foundation. We want to create that really beautiful illuminated skin, so that was the reason why I did use some of these iconic drops. Now that we mix these drops into the foundation, it will just help make it look even more glowy. And this foundation has more of like a medium satiny finish, so it will really give the skin that really beautiful velvety look, but also it will give a hint of a glow that looks amazing both in real life and in camera as well. So I'm using the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Complexion brush, and as you can see, I'm taking very little foundation and blending that really well into the skin. So especially if you have pores and texture in the skin, the best way is to use the foundation brush in circular motion, so this will just really help to fill in any of these pores. And you need very little product and a lot of blending, so it can look really smooth and seamless on the skin. For a little bit of brightening underneath the skin, I'll be going back with my iconic London drops. And the secret is to take these drops and place them underneath your eyes, so when we apply concealer, it will give an extra illuminated look. This makeup is all about really glowy and fresh, but obviously looking very natural and very beautiful. Sisley Cern Phyto Eclat in the shade number 2, and using my Sephora 57 brush, literally just blending out this product in this inner corner of the eyes, and it will really help to erase the dark circles because of that peachy undertone that it has. And also make sure you take it in this inner part just to give a little bit more brightness. And whatever is left, I'll be placing it onto my eyes. MAC Prep and Prime in the shade Light Booster, and this corrector has a yellow undertone, so it will really help to brighten underneath the eyes, and it's quite lightweight, so I'm going a little bit heavier with this corrector. And as you can see, I'm placing it slightly lower and in an inverted pyramid shape. Also on the center of the forehead, slightly in the center of the nose, and a little bit on the chin, using Zoeva 110 brush. And as you can see, I'm just literally tapping that into the skin. This product works like magic because of this yellow undertone. It will really help to brighten underneath the eye. And this brush is also perfect because the size just fits underneath the eyes really well, and it's dense enough so it can help to really blend away this product very easily. The more you illuminate just in that area underneath the eyes, the more the eyes are gonna look brighter and bigger and just give a really beautiful effect to the skin. Hourglass Ambient Lightening Powder in the shade Radiant Light, and taking the MAC 168 and pushing this color just on the very high points of the cheekbones and blending it in. And as you can see, although it looks like a nothing color in the pan, on the skin it gives that really beautiful golden color, but without looking heavy, and it also contains little bits of sparkle that just give a really beautiful and radiant look to the skin. Also placing some on the forehead and underneath the jaw, just for a little very soft dimension to the skin. I'll be mixing two blushers to create that perfect peachy pinky color. So this is the Hourglass Ambient Lightening Blush in Luminous Flush, and this one is the Milani Baked Blusher in Luminoso. And using my Suku Cheek brush, I'll take that from the center and blending it upwards. And this Milani Baked Blusher is really beautiful because it has that really wonderful sparkle to it, and the Hourglass one is matte, so it gives a really gorgeous flush to the cheek. Taking my foundation brush and just tapping these two in to really melt them in the skin and make them look even more seamless. MAC Eyebrow Styler in Lingering. I'll keep the brows a little bit soft for today, as this is a whole very soft makeup look, and I'll be putting that mainly where I need it the most, so around the perimeter of my brows, and mainly focusing just a tiny bit extra in the outer part of my brow. Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Stick in Golden Pink, and this is a gorgeous soft pink color, and this will give a really beautiful brightening effect to the eyes and will also work as a base for our eyeshadow. Going back with my bronzer in a big fluffy brush, and I'll set the whole eye. I believe this brush is the Suku L, and this will just provide a hint of warmth and will set the eye makeup, so when we put the shadow can go on really nice and smoothly. Focusing that also on my crease to give a little bit of warmth to the eyes. For today's eye makeup, we will create a really gorgeous soft pinky rosy tones, which is a classic Victoria's Secret look. And for this, I'll be using one of the most iconic palettes, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury in Pillow Talk. I'll begin by taking this deeper color from the palette, using my MAC 213 brush and really pushing this color in this outer part of the lid, and with my eyes open, placing it just towards the crease. And this palette is just absolutely amazing. If you love these like rosy tony shades, they're absolutely beautiful and they blend out like a dream. And with my eyes open, taking it slightly towards the center and taking it slightly more in the lid. Now going in with the paler color in the palette, and with my MAC 217, I'll start to blend away the edges of this color. So make sure your eyes are open for this step. I'll also make sure to blend in that inner part, just so it helps to open up the eyes a little bit extra. Blend away so you can make sure there's no harsh edges to the eyes. And you can see it ties just really beautifully with the other shade. And this palette is absolutely beautiful. Like every time I use it and I see the result, I just absolutely love it. It looks amazing. And it just gets me really excited when I use this eyeshadow palette. Now going in with the palest color in the palette, MAC 219 brush. It's a small pencil brush, and I'll be focusing this underneath the brows and in the inner corner. And when you brighten this inner corner, it just really helps make you look more awake and definitely more fresh. So make sure you take it in that area underneath the lower lash line, so it can really help brighten the eye. Now going in with the beautiful pop shade in the palette, and I absolutely love this color. It's a really beautiful pinky golden shade, and I'll be pushing that just in the center of the eyelid, and make sure to take it just slightly higher. It just gives that really beautiful sparkle to the eyes and makes this eyeshadow look a lot more complete. Now to create a very soft definition to the eyes, I'll go ahead and use this color from the Makeup Atelier Paris palette in Glam Time. And with my eyes open, just putting a little bit of product just in this very outer corner, just so we can create a more lifted look and just a very soft winged eyeliner. Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes Mascara, and you would want to really build up your lashes and apply a lot of mascara, but at the same time really separating the lashes so they can look really fluffy and long and voluminous. And this mascara is fantastic because it really creates all of these things, and I love the brush because it's very easy to create this look without making your lashes clumpy. Make sure you also grab the ones in the beginning of your eyelashes because this will help to really give a more lifted look to the eyes and make them look even wider. I'll use some of these eyelashes. They're individuals and they're called Nesura, and they're in the size number 9, so they'll just add a tiny bit of volume and a little bit of length. Using my duo glue adhesive in clear, just make sure with these lashes you take them from the root and just place them next to you on the packaging. Now putting each lash a tiny bit of glue like this and looking down and just placing them in between your lashes. I'll also do a full tutorial on individual lashes, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And what I love about these lashes is that they feel completely weightless on the eyes. So this white glue, as soon as it dries, it will become completely clear, but as you can see, it does make a little bit of a difference and it looks very natural. Tilbury Eye Cheat in bigger, brighter eyes. And this is a nude color pencil. This will help make the eyes look a little bit bigger. So how this works is that it helps mimic the white color, so it makes the eyes look as if you have more white, so therefore it makes the eyes look a little bit bigger. And I like this one because it's not too pale, so it doesn't look very strange underneath the eyes. I'll be mixing the two rosy tones and taking the two colors on my MAC 239, and I'll be smudging that underneath the lower lash line. And try and go as low as you can because this will help make the eyes look a little bit bigger. Now for the extra glowy and flushed cheeks, I'll be using my Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge in powder pink, and this is a cream blush, and I'll be using for this a damp sponge, and this is from Real Techniques. And you heard it right, we will be applying the cream blush on top of what we have now, but it's super important you do this step with a sponge, removing excess on the back of my hands, and start to stamp that onto the cheeks. So although we have applied the powder blush on first, now using this will help bring everything back to life and make the blusher just pop out and make it look even more extra beautiful and glowy. And you can see I'm just focusing most of the product in that center of the cheek and blending it upwards. And in case you apply too much, which I haven't, you can just use the other side to blend this out. With makeup, it's always better to use cream on first and powder afterwards. But if you use that with a sponge like this, it will be absolutely fine because nothing is going to cling on the cheeks. But make sure you not use a brush for this step, just because it's not going to work the same way. And going back with my iconic London drops in the shade Original, and with my sponge, picking some of this product. And I'll go back and stamp that on top of the cheeks so it gives that really beautiful glowy look to the face. And doing this with the sponge will just really help melt the whole thing together and make it look seamless. And whatever is left, I'll be using it on top of my brows. Looking at it in real life, it looks just really amazing, and I definitely want you to try this step and let me know in the comments below how did it go. Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. Because I have combination skin, I'll use very little powder just in the areas that I get most oily. So for me this will be just the T-zone area. Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk, and of course this is a gorgeous lip liner, just mimics the color of your lips and makes it look extremely natural. I absolutely love this pencil. I'll just be lining very naturally around the lip, and I really adore how it stays, how it applies, and how it looks. It's just incredible. Tom Ford lip color in the shade Forbidden Pink gives that really beautiful pinky color, but it's not too much. We just want to create that really healthy looking pink lip, so it can look fresh but also not too loud. MAC lip gloss in clear, and this is a really great clear lip gloss. So this is the finished result of my Victoria's Secret inspired makeup look. I absolutely love it, and I wish I could wake up like this every single day. I think that if you love natural makeup, glowy, fresh and dewy, this would be a perfect palette for you. You're going to really enjoy. I cannot wait for you to let me know in the comments below, what did you think of the techniques that I showed you today? And if you recreate this makeup look, make sure you tag me on your Instagram stories. It's at Natalie Kamal Makeup. If you haven't yet subscribed, I would love for you to become part of my channel and subscribe and hit this notification bell if you want to receive notifications of every time I upload a new video. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.